What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. So glad you can join us today. We are in the mountains of Western North Carolina once again. The beautiful, beautiful mountains. It's so good to be here. It is fall, late fall, and it's cold. It's finally cold. It's been super warm this fall, and this is our first like real, true cold day. There's actually snow on the mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous drive up here. But we're gonna do a little fishing today. Got my buddy Jack with me. Say what up.
Ready to catch some stock slammers.
Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Jack, we call them formally stonkers. Stonks. Yeah, stonks are up. Stonks going up. Yep. And that is right, folks. We're on a delayed harvest stream today, and we're gonna go try to do some stonker bonking today. The delayed harvest streams, as you guys know, have been stocked. Thankfully, even, despite the damage from the hurricane. We did a whole video kind of recapping this a couple videos ago if you want to go check it out. But yeah, guys, we're gonna see what we can catch. Apparently these DHs have been fishing pretty good. There's some big fish swimming around, and just gonna do a really simple video today. No fancy editing or anything like that. Just you guys are just gonna see me through the GoPro. Probably gonna guide my buddy Jack for a little bit, might do a little bit of fishing myself as well, and we're gonna see what we can catch. Definitely stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm gonna just recap everything from today, talk about gear, talk about flies. I know you guys definitely like when we get into that stuff, and it's helpful, so definitely stick around to the end of the video to see some of that. But yeah, river's right there. We're about to get in. Let's get it. We're gonna get things started off right, folks, with some nice coffee, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right, YouTube. No adult only content here. Don't demonetize us. Wild turkey coffee. That ain't too shabby, huh?
I think I just grew some hair on my chest right there.
Absolutely. All right, let's get it. I'm ready. Yeah. All right, folks, here we go. Here's the river. Looks really, really good. It's crazy driving up here, just how much stuff had gotten just completely blown out. I mean, you could definitely tell looking at the water here. This has seen some high water recently, but I don't know. I've never been here before. This is going to be kind of a new experience for me as well. But this is delayed harvest, so there should be some fish in here. Let's get in right here. All you got to do is, once your deal drifts, or if you're not even starting a drift yet, get everything back here and just do a nice light, don't get hung up on a rock, do a nice light flick of the wrist up into the current, allow everything to float down. Once it floats down, same thing. You're just roll casting. That's all you're doing. All right? Just like that. Super easy. Just quick little wrist rolls. So what we want to do is we want to get right up on this run and kind of the farthest distance back away from it without getting like right into it. Yeah. So, maybe like something like right here is good. And you just want to cast somewhere in the 45 to 60 degree upstream. Yeah. Let it drift all the way down and repeat. Right. Okay? And we're going to continue to do that moving upstream. Yeah. We don't want to sit in one spot too long. So let me see. Let me get on. So you like casting back this way? Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Stick that rod out. Drop the tip down lower. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Let that ride. Yep, set. There you go, fish. Yeah. Let's go, good job. All right, just lift the rod and bring him close. He's not big. There we go, son. Let's go.
10 minutes.
How does that feel?
That feels pretty good.
It's a nice little rainbow, little stalker rainbow. Yeah. Not too shabby. I forgot my forceps, so I'm gonna have to use hands here. Oh, geez. How not to unhook a trout. All right, all good.
You ready?
Yeah. Nice little stalker rainbow there. See you, buddy.
Go off. Be free.
He's a little stunned.
Yeah.
He's good though. Hey. Way to go. Don't leave me
Fucking
hanging. Nice job.
Dude, I love it.
More where that came from.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that means we can officially put one on the clicker. And let me just show the audience real quick what he bit. This guy right here, small little girdle bug, Pat's rubber leg, stonefly nymph, whatever you want to call it. But man, that's such a money bug for me, man. It's been so good in the past. So I'm glad that worked. Let's get some more. There you go. There you go, perfect. Let's move through here relatively quickly. It doesn't look like a ton of good water here. It's not as deep as I thought it was gonna be up here. We're gonna need to go find some holes. Yeah, some deeper stuff. Especially with it being as cold as it is. All right, guys, we've come across this big pool here, and there's like 4 or 5 trout kind of chilling right up there. I'm gonna see, oh, they're moving now. There's actually more than 4 or 5. See if I can get somewhat close to them. It's gonna be a little challenging because this stuff is just so calm. They're probably very spooky. Can't tell where they are now. They're on that far bank. They definitely know I'm here. See, the problem is on this side, I can't see them because of the glare. All right, let me come back. We might not have a real good shot at these. Oh no, there they are. Holy crap, there's a ton of them. Look, they're right out in front of us right here. Do you see them all? They're all rainbows. They're all right in front of me. Look, they're chasing this. They're chasing this.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
There's a ton. It's a million of them.
Up now?
Yep. There's a million of them. They just went that way. Problem is, I'm fishing something that's kind of not ideal for this. Don't need to be drifting a nymph. I need to be like fishing a streamer.
Something that sinks.
Yeah, something that swims. All right, we should try yours. Go ahead and grab your rod. And while you're fishing, I'll try to see if I can, I'll change mine and see if I can tie something on that they like. All right, let me get back in there after that cast. I think they might eat this. All right, let's see here. Huh. Oh, these are brook trout. He almost ate it. I'm gonna make one more retie because I think I know what the issue is. Yeah, this just isn't getting down fast enough. I'm gonna put my heavy jig streamer on. All right, guys, I've tied on the trusty jig streamer that I love and adore. I fish this thing so much, it's kind of ridiculous. And you know what? I said, it's time. It is time. It's the secret weapon. Yep, he's after it. Got it. Dude, this is the secret weapon right here. It really is. It's so trusty. Oh, and that's a nice brook trout. Come here, buddy. Nice stalker brookie. Very nice. Booyah. Boy, that's a pretty one. They stock some really, really pretty ones. Let's take a peek at this guy. All right, that is nice. That's what we're after. Looky there, y'all. Pretty colors on that thing. Usually they can be pretty faded out, but that's a nice one. That is a nice brookie. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Yeah. Cinematic gold. All right, guys, that's number 2. On the jig streamer, there's a bunch more in here. It's just a pool just full of stalkers. Let's see if they'll cooperate a little more here. Got him. Yeah. I need to give you this. Is that a bite? Brookie number 2, guys. We might clean up in this hole. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Another pretty brookie. Pretty stalker brookie. I'm just gonna get the hook out real quick and take a look at him and get him on his way. Secret weapon. Secret weapon, jig streamer. There he is. He's got something on the side of his lip. Look at that. That's an interesting lip on a brook trout. I haven't seen that. His other side isn't like that. It must be an injury or something. I'm not sure. Maybe comment down below if you know what that is. I've never seen that before. All right, buddy. See ya. Cool. All right, Burmese, let's get you a jig streamer on.
Big jig.
Number 3. All right, guys, I just got Burmese hooked up with the same exact jig streamer. And if you hang around to the end of the video, I'm gonna talk about this thing. I've fished it several times on the channel, but I'll do a sit down and talk about kind of what it is, what the name of it is, how I fish it, my gear that I fish it on, all that. Because man, I tell you what, it really has been a killer on both wild and stocked fish in a lot of these North Carolina mountain streams. And especially when you're dealing with heavily pressured fish and fish that are maybe reluctant to bite nymphs or dry flies. There's just something about it. It's just very natural, and it seems to trigger bites like really, really well. And I've just had some more chasers there. They're chasing it. They're not like fully committing. They'll get smart to it here eventually. But the goal is see if you can fool a couple before they all get like too educated. That guy went and kissed it. I mean, he put his nose right up on it. Didn't eat it. Oh, got it. There we go. There we go. Nice. That guy hammered it. That guy absolutely hammered it. Another brook trout. Another brookie. Sweet. Let's go. Man, he got it good. Thing is deep in there. These guys got some teeth on them. Yeah. Brook trout has some teethers. And I did not bring my pliers. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but I did not get my forceps. Luckily, barbless hook on this guy, so comes out nice and easy. Beautiful. Pretty fish. Look at them there in the sunlight. They're all pretty. I really am a big fan of these stocker brookies. Let them go. They're just pretty fish. And they're aggressive, man. Just like that, they come up and they hammer stuff. At least from what my experience, they're not too shy. You can probably say that's true about all stockers, to be honest, but I don't know. I feel like the brookies especially are pretty aggressive dudes. Oh, there's another one. Forgot to add that last one to the clicker, number 4. They might be getting smart to this thing now. I haven't had any solid follows in a minute, but I don't see them either, so they might have just moved. I think there's some up here. Probably using this tree as cover, to be honest with you. There's a few. All right, let's see here. There's a few up under that tree. Well, that might be the end of that. There we go. Oh no, it broke. It broke. Luckily I've got like 10 more. Alright guys, new spot. We drove upstream a little bit. We kind of wore the section that we were just at, we kind of wore it out a little bit and needed to find some new water here. So this is looking pretty good here. There's a nice hole down there, dude. We're gonna have to go check that out. But I lost my mic somewhere along the way, so I apologize in advance if this audio is really bad. But it is what it is. We'll have to maybe go back and look for it at the old spot. But oh well, let's try to catch some fish.
Let's catch some fish, baby.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
This is a hole right here, if I've ever seen one. The hole of holes. Wow. We're gonna go deep on this hole. There's a fish right there, fish right there, fish right there, fish right there. There's a bunch of them right there.
Oh, I see
Look at them, look at them all.
Oh, 1, 2.
There's tons. There's like 20 of them. Drop your dealio in there. If they don't bite that, I am gonna wait and I'm just gonna hand you this. And you're gonna fish with this thing and probably catch them. So, yeah, they're all up in there. Probably can't see them from here on the camera, but just drop straight in front of you. We might need to tie dry flies on, man. These things look like they might be coming up. Bro, let's not even mess around with that. Take this right here. Take this thing and catch them. You have to really lob that thing. Yeah, it's a little bit different of a situation. All right, just fish it from there. Twitch it. Twitch, 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 twitch. Here, come out on the bank here, and let's walk down and get behind these fish. That way we're not spooking them as much as possible. Look, they're all sitting right here.
Oh, I see them right there.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, cast upstream. All right, let that puppy sink. Just twitch it. They're not going after it there. And this next flip it straight out there. There you go. Let that sink a little bit. Just let it sit. Let it sit. All right, little twitches. Let it sit. Yeah, I saw him. He turned on it. Twitch. Twitch, 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 twitch. Let it sit. Oh!
They got the stream.
They turned away. Try it again. Twitch. Twitch. Let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. Twitch. They want it though. It's driving them crazy. They don't know whether to be scared of it or eat it. Which that's usually a good thing. Yeah, they're interested though. Twitch. Twitch it real hard. Yeah. Set, 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 set. You got him. There we go. Oh, you had him, you had him. You had him. You had him. Set it hard, man. Set it like poof, like instant set. So here, hold on. Let that thing get all the way behind you before you go forward with it. Oh darn, crap. Well, I messed you up there. So, all right, hold on. Might be able to break it and it might fall down. No. Okay. All good. I can retie, no problem. This is not typically where like your rainbows and your browns will hang out. This is pure brook trout water right here. What's that? Yeah, brook trout do, yep. They prefer it. You know, they're not always in calm water, but you'll find concentrations of stock brook trout in calm water like this. Wasn't recording there, unfortunately, but Burmese just caught his second fish of the day. Just lift your rod tip. You let some more line out too. Nice fish. Nice brookie. Lift her up. There we go. Yeah, baby. Looky there.
There we go.
These guys are a little floppy, so it might take a few tries here, but there you go. Oh.
You ready?
Yep.
That blow by. There you go.
See ya, buddy.
Go forth.
That's a deep hole, man. Look at that thing. Woo. Nice. Way to go. Woo. You want to do the clicker honors?
The clicker honors?
Yeah.
What's that?
You want to click?
Oh, yes.
Click number 6.
There you go. You see that? It's 6.
6, baby. Let's run it up. All right, guys. Burmese working on him over there with the streamer, the jig streamer. Meanwhile, I've tied on one of these guys. Little dry fly action, because they look like they're kind of coming up to the surface, it seems like. And sun's out, there's some bugs popping out here and there. So we'll see. All right, fishies. Let's see what you think about this. Oh, it looks juicy. There's a couple nice sized ones down there. Yeah. Whoa, big dry eat right there. There he, oh, damn it. No, he just didn't get it, I guess. That was an eat, though. That was a dry fly eat for sure. That was a definite dry fly eat. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. That was sick, dude. I watched him track it down from like really far away. What kind of fish is that? Is that a... Oh, we got a brown. Yo, we've hit the slam today. Let's go. Okay, let's go. That was pretty cool. On a little Adams dry fly. That was perfect. Little guy. But that's a brown. He's nice looking too. He's not like all beat up looking like some of these other stockers. Beautiful, beautiful brown trout. Gosh, that's awesome. Just watching them swim down to the depths like that. All right, guys, well, after that brown trout catch, my GoPro batteries were completely dead. I didn't have a battery bank or anything, so we pretty much were done. We headed out of there. It was a good day. I mean, it was definitely an awesome day to be on the water. I'm never gonna complain when you're out in the mountains on a beautiful day like that catching trout. It was great to show my buddy Jack the ropes and kind of guide him a little bit, but you know, not gonna lie, as far as delayed harvest standards are concerned, it was kind of a tough day. You guys saw our, what was it, 7 fish that we caught on camera. What you didn't see is a lot of in between, a lot of dead footage that I cut out of this, where we were fishing and fishing and fishing and fishing and fishing and fishing and absolutely nothing. Did not catch anything for pretty large stretches of our day that day. So I would say by delayed harvest standards, it was pretty tough. And that's kind of what I want to talk about really quick at the end of the video here. Because if you live in North Carolina and if you're plugged into the trout fishing scene at all, you've probably seen a lot of what I've seen, which is everything's on fire right now. Like all the delayed harvest stuff, all the stuff that they just stocked recently is been absolutely on fire this fall and into December. And obviously that's true. And there's certain rivers that are maybe fishing a little bit better than others. But guys, listen, I've been fishing, me and CJ have been fishing delayed harvest waters for, the better part of a decade now. Probably logged well over 100 trips on delayed harvest waters. And there's something that it's a recurring theme. It happens over and over and over again. And it's only getting, I don't want to say worse, but more prevalent as the years have gone on. And what I'm talking about is, these delayed harvest waters, they get stocked, right? And what you'll typically see is the first few days or maybe a week and a half after they get stocked, the fishing is on fire. I mean, it's like, you can go and catch a fish every cast, it seems like. But what you start to see is after a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks go by, the fishing really starts to taper off. And you'll get these situations, kind of like you guys saw in the video, where you get a lot of fish like stacked up in these like individual holes, and they will shut down. They will not bite. They're very hard to get to bite, especially the bigger ones. The bigger ones really get smart really fast. They will glue to the bottom of these holes and they will not bite at all. And I think that's kind of what we experienced today. We didn't see any giant fish, but the fish that we were fishing for the most part, were in those holes. They were pretty easy to see. They were right there in front of us. And as you guys saw in the video, one of the best ways to catch those fish is on the jig streamer. I don't have it with me, unfortunately, but I will pop a little picture up here on the screen of the exact jig streamer that I was using today. What I've found is that a streamer in general can get those fish to move when they really won't react to just about anything else. I know I caught that brown on a dry fly, but he was like the only guy that wanted to eat the dry fly. There was 100 fish down there in that last hole that absolutely wanted nothing to do with the dry fly. But for the rest of them, I mean, the jig streamer was really like the only thing we could get bites on. And like I said, a streamer in general is a great way. It's a great way to just kind of trigger something in those fish. I think those fish, you know, they're not used to seeing big streamers come across their face. And what it'll do is kind of trigger this need to just follow it. It's almost like they're mesmerized by it. Same thing in bass fishing when you're throwing like a big glide bait, right? It's almost like it just taps into something kind of deeply rooted where they have to follow it, they have to chase it just to see what it is. You know, it's like they're curious. And what's so great about the jig streamer is that it kind of strikes this balance, I think at least. This is just my personal theory. Strikes this balance where they're curious enough to chase it, but it's a small enough package for them to actually want to eat it. Not only that, but the jig streamer that I was using, I'll flash it up here again, that streamer specifically is very, very realistic. It's an awesome, awesome pattern. It looks just like a little sculpin. It's got this iridescent flash to it too. I mean, it's very realistic. I think it does a better job of getting those fish, those chasers that they're curious, they want it, they see it. I think it does a better job than like a woolly bugger or a bigger streamer or any of these other crazy streamers out there to actually fool them into biting or taking a significant enough strike at it to get a hook in them. And I think that's the difference. It's a very fine line where, you know, you throw a woolly bugger, you're not getting that bite. You might get the follows, you might get the chases, but you're not getting that bite. You throw a big crazy streamer like a Peanut Envy or a, you know, Drunken Disorderly or whatever. Again, you might get the follows, but you might not get that bite. It takes a special fish to come up and bite one of those. That jig streamer sits right in the middle. It's a great, great presentation. And on that tight line mono setup on the 10.5 foot Euro rod, I can really control it and manipulate it and give it those little twitches that I couldn't otherwise do on a regular, you know, general fly line setup. So that's my little tip, guys. If you get out there and you're on a delayed harvest stream especially, and it's tough, which, you know, we're now into the middle of December, we're already, I want to say, a week past the latest stocking. It's only going to get tougher here as these winter months go on. Once we get into late December, January, they've just been so pressured at that point that, you know, it really takes something different to fool them rather than the typical, the squirmy wormies, the mop flies, the eggs, the nymphs, all the typical stuff that guys have been throwing at them for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. That's gonna wrap it up, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Shoot a comment down below if you have been on the water, especially in this kind of region, greater kind of Appalachian region. Let us know what's been working for you guys. Always curious to learn more, and I think, you know, everyone watching the video looks at the comments. They really appreciate that kind of stuff too. But stay tuned, guys. We just went on an awesome trip to Virginia where we spent pretty much 3 almost full days exploring new water. And we definitely found some fish. Cannot wait to drop some videos from that trip, so definitely stay tuned. We're gonna be dropping those soon. That's all I got. Slab out.